You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. So welcome to this side of the tape. I got asked the other day, very simple message from somebody who just watched my reaction to Rainbows at Gates of Babylon. They said, please can you do Stargazer? I recommend it. Pretty much those words. You know who you are. Why not? Why not? So here I am with Rainbow Stargazer. I know what I know, you what you know, you know you know. I'm babbling. Babble. There's a click and there's a hint in that. Keep thinking of babble. Why? I don't know. Gonna go back to that beginning, I need to hear it again. Beautiful, cozy opens. You get that sort of that progressive narrative being set, and then you get Ritchie Blackmore's, for him, for the rest of the world, Impossible. Simple riff, simple introduction. It's haunting. It gives you that sense. Then you get the voice. Let's listen some more. You know I'd sell my soul for water. 9 years worth of breaking my bed. There's no sun in the shadow of the wizard. See how he glides, why he's lighter than air. Oh, I see his face. Where is your star? Is it far? Is it far? Is it far? When do we leave? I believe, yes, I believe. In the heat and the rain, with whips and chains, see him fly, so many die. We built a tower of... That's Tony Carey on keyboards, I think. I know now. Thank you very much for everyone when I did the last Rainbow song. It's just so driving, isn't it? And now I know, this is from Rising in 76, that's what I know. And then from, so the next album, 78, that's where I get Gates of Babylon. But you can hear that mysticism, the mythology, the narrative, the story building, the struggles. It's beautiful. There's more to hear yet. This is an 8-minute song, so bear with me, guys. But it's beautiful. What more can I say? I love every second of this so far. With our flesh and bone, just see him fly. We don't know why. Now where do we go?
was wondering, I'm listening to it, and obviously I've got some notes I've made and sort of pulled them aside of me. And I was wondering where that deeper, richer side, obviously Blackmore's brilliant, Carey's brilliant, Cozy Powell's brilliant, Mr. Payne's brilliant. The whole thing's really well orchestrated, and that's the key I was looking for. It has that symphonic feel, which you get from Nightwish and all those bands later on, which is great. Not no casting aspersion on anybody. But this is 1976. This is sort of prog rock. And it was literally had the backing tracking from I think it's the Munich Philharmonic Orchestra, and that's where that different texture's coming from, that different feeling. It makes sense now. But God, it's so... What's the word I'm looking for? It's engaging. It draws you in. But it's rich. It fills your eardrums. That's all I can think of, guys. That was just 2 minutes of the songs about, you can hear the wizardry, and that's just Blackmore showing his wizardry off, ably and beautifully supported by the rest of the band. But you can hear the Eastern mysticism in it, can't you? Before it goes into the next rock stage, you can hear the foundational. I can. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Let me know if this certainly feels, if it's got that, it's trying to engender that feeling of the Eastern mysticism. And then it wanders down that path of more progressive, taking you on another journey in the sounds. And that was just 2 minutes of stunning. What more can I say? Stunning. But we'll come to the song soon, because I'm hearing it and it's given me some comparisons to think about it from what my little brain knows of books I've read and things I've studied. But that's just my opinion. I'll share it. You let me know in the comments, guys, whether my opinion's off kilter or whether or not I'm absolutely should stay away from the coffee. Let's finish this song, or most of it.
Wizard, as he climbs to the top of the world, no sound as he falls instead of rising, time standing still.
you can take this song in so many different ways, and I hope you do, because it's just my little opinion on what I'm hearing, what it means to me, and what my feelings are, and what journey it's taken me on. Musically stunning, and then you look at the song, Dio's voice. What more can I say? I heard a little bit of Chris Cornell, little shades of how Chris Cornell would sing at times. Obviously not the same range, but just that guttural feeling, you know. But you got a tower being built over 9 years. You've got to see the wizard fly. There's no shade in the sand, you know, there's no shade from the wizard. And I was thinking from the book of Genesis, the Tower of Babel. It's really about sort of human pride and human idiocy, you know, that in the story is, and I could be wrong, but really the tribe settled in what we now know as modern Iran, I think. They started to build a tower to show how cool they were, you know, to see if they could reach God, which was just not allowed. And from that, they were all given language. They couldn't speak to each other. They couldn't communicate, but still they built this tower of stone. And there was no freedom, nothing, just the slavery of getting this done. And you can see elements of that in this sort of mysticism about building a tower for a wizard. But what was it for? Where were they going? What was it about? And they just want to get back home, but through the struggle. So you can just mix it all in a pot and go, well, in this modern, uncertain world where people go to work for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, who for? For themselves? What's their struggle? There's all sorts in here. You know, you're not at home when you're at work, but you must go to work. But when you're at work, what are you doing it for? And what's the struggle? And what are you building these things for? And it's really for me, it kind of reminds me of, I have to think about myself, other things I do, things I enjoy. It's a complicated song. It's meant to be complicated. It's written that way. And you can draw the inferences from it. Is the Tower of Babel thing, has it been said before? I don't know, guys. Let me know. You know, it's not a direct link. It's a derivation. It's a mystic story. You've got wizards. It's God a wizard. I don't know. And that's not what I'm about. It's just how it's making me think. Even like the death of God, Nietzsche, you know, was that what this was signifying? I have no idea, but it's really interesting. And when songs are really interesting, like somebody pointed out to me, they become a classic. When they become classic, they become timeless. This is beautiful. It's making me realize how little I was listening to in 76. I was what? I was only 11, for God's sake. 78, I was 13. It wouldn't have been till much later in life that I realized Rainbow was more than just a patch on a teenager's jacket. This is proof.
Now look at his tower of stone. I see a rainbow rising. Look there on the horizon. And I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Time is standing still. He give me back my will. Going home. I'm going home. My eyes are bleeding and my heart is leaving here. The place I know, but it's not home. Take me back. He give me back my will. Going home. I'm going home. My eyes are bleeding and my heart is leaving here. The place I know, but it's not home.
So the song's resolved in the lyrics. Take me there, I'm going home, I think. Let me look at the lyrics. Because you get lost in listening. which is great, right? It really was. And my eyes are bleeding and my heart is leaving here, but it's not home, but it's not home. Take me back. That pleading in the song, you can hear it in the pleading in Dio's vocals. And it's a big thing to say, but there's lots of great vocalists out there in the pantheon of rock bands that exist, each with different styles. I'm close to saying this is one of the most engaging I've ever heard, along with Plant. It's not a competition. It's just about, am I drawn into his vocals to appreciate the beauty of his range? Yes. Do I know how to sing? Couldn't tell you a clue. But I know that's singing to me. Is it singing to you? I love that, guys. I love the simple request I got to go and look at it, and that intrigued me, so I did. That's how it mostly works on the channel. You guys ask me, and if it's simple, it's clean, it's straightforward, it's got a reason. If it's in my memory, I'll go and do it. And I did this one, Rainbow Stargazer. If you like it, guys, join in. If I haven't earned that, at least leave a comment. Till next time, guys, take care.